Hey all, it's Jess. Welcome back to Sunflower Dairy. So today I am actually going to be doing a cut flower bouquet. So I just want to show you all how I kind of do that, how I have a cut flower bouquet kind of come together. So I grow a lot of produce here, but also a lot of what I grow is cut flowers. So I've actually been growing cut flowers a little bit longer than my produce. So I'm pretty good on my flower game. I feel very confident in how I grow flowers, flower bouquets, and flower maintenance. So produce as well. I've been doing both of these for a very long time, but I've been doing cut flowers for a very long time, quite a few years. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. So first off, I want to have something that I'm going to be able to form my bouquet in. I can just hang on to a bouquet and form it like that, but I like to actually set it in something and look and see how it's going to set. So right here I just have a mason jar, and then I also have some snips here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some flowers. Right here, these are phlox. I also have echinacea in here, and I have some yarrow and a majority of, I have black-eyed Susans, and I have just so many different kinds of cut flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I will take you along and show you how I do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and set you down really quick so I can cut some flowers. See if I can get you to not tip over here. Alright. So I'm just going to be cutting a few things just to get a base going. So when I'm trying to do a base, I'm going to start out with some greenery. But I am going to have a few little flowers on here, but I like to start out with some greenery and then work from that, because that gives you a good base. So I'm just going to be getting a couple of those. These are phlox here, like I said before. And you want to take off the bottom leaves so that the leaves are not sitting in water, because that's going to cause mold and bacteria to grow. So I'm starting with these for a base. So now I'm going to start off my cut flowers by holding them, and then I will work it into the vase when I think that I am ready to kind of get a visual of how the bouquet is going to look. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab some of these echinaceas here. So I'm going to take, I start out with two, and I'm going to just put the echinacea in between here. Just kind of see how it's going to set. Then I'm going to take my snips, make sure that everything is the same length, and I'm going to snip it. Again, I'm going to take off the bottom leaves here so that we're not getting any mold or bacteria in our cut flowers. Alright, so then I'm going to go to the outside of the greenery and then cut another echinacea there. Again, taking those bottom leaves off. And then on the other side. So kind of doing this pattern of every other kind of gets it so that the same flower isn't overlapping each other all at the same time. And that's good to do that, just so it gives it a different kind of visual, so that you're getting more texture and more of a look, and not just the same flower overlapping and overlapping and overlapping. So right there we're getting a good base. So now I'm going to be adding a couple other things in here. So let's kind of, I'm going to move us to another place where we can get some more cut flowers. So that's starting to get a pretty good visual look. But now I'm going to start getting some like actual textures. I want some textures in here, like some yarrow, and I also want like some bellflowers. So I'm going to set you down again so that I can get some more flowers cut. Alright, there we go. as you can see, our bouquet is coming along. So now I want to add some yarrow in this, and then probably some black-eyed Susans as well. So I'm just gonna move you over to where my yarrow is over here. Alright, so this plant, this yarrow plant right here is very interesting to me. I actually just planted it this year. And it has yellow pastel, but it also has pink pastel growing all in the same thing. So that's very interesting to me. But I think I'm going to go with the yellow pastel in this bouquet because I think that's going to be really pretty with complementing the colors that I have in here. So again, taking the bottom leaves off. And that just gives that something. Alright, so now I'm going to take us back over to the black-eyed Susans. And I'm going for, with the black-eyed Susans, I'm going for flowers that are not open yet. Because that's going to give us quite a bit of greenery and just going to give it a nice visual. And then it will also give the flowers a longer shelf life because as these are sitting in the water, they're going to start opening. But if they were already open, they won't last as long. So now they're going to be lasting even longer. Alright, as you can see, we are looking really great. So I think I'm going to add a few more things to the sides here, and then I think we will be pretty good. So I think I'm going to be adding a few like big punchy flowers to the sides here to really fill out this bouquet, because we need a little bit of bulk now. So I'm adding some big open flowers to this. Alright, so as you can see, that actually looks like a bouquet. We have all kinds of colors and textures in there, and everything looks pretty even as far as where everything is. Alright, now we'll get it in our jar, get that visual. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.